Well, hello. Wanted to do a video that y'all can come back and watch at any time on how you can set up your social media content with using tricks and tips through BoldTrail to book out your digital media. I feel like this week, with it being cold, might be a great week to do that since we might not be able to get on the roads tomorrow. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen. So the first thing we want to do is to log into BoldTrail. For this, we're going to use Christopher's because I have his pulled up. So when you log into BoldTrail, it's going to look like this. And then the first thing we're going to do is go to Web and IDX. Click that button. And a lot of you that I have access to your BoldTrail, I've built in blogs and have different things built out that you can sort of plug and play and not have to rethink it. But if you don't have blogs built in, just know that this is where you go. And you can click add post just like you would to start a Word document, and then you hit publish, and then you have a live link to a blog. They're really easy to do and highly recommend. You can use, I want to buy a home but don't know where to start. You can do home maintenance tips. Anything you want to create, it's your journal for real estate, basically. I love blogs because they're Google searchable. So if someone is specifically searching for what you did a blog about, you're more likely to pop up. So here we did a blog on Todd's listing out in Ozona. So you're going to click this double square, click that. Now it's copied to your clipboard. Now we are going to go over to Facebook. You need to have a business page to schedule it out one way or the other. You can't pre-schedule on personal pages unless you have a creator account. So you're going to go to professional dashboard, and then go to the business suite. I think you could actually click that on the last one. Sorry for that. And then we're going to go to planner. And if I already have access to your Facebook and your BoldTrail, I try to do this when I have extra time. So you can see I've already built out Christopher's for this coming week. So we're just going to add to that. So you can, I don't really know if there's a limit to how far you can boost it out, but let's say you are under the weather, you can't leave the house for a couple of days, like tomorrow with the snow that's coming, you can build this out and you set it and forget it and don't have to think twice about it. So then you can click on the day you want to post it. It's going to ask you what time. You can hit save. And you still have that link copied on your clipboard. And so we're not adding a photo or video for this because we're adding a link. And you can see what happens when you add that link in. It's going to populate over here what it's going to look like. And then what I do is go back to that. Well, sorry, this isn't a listing. So you could just go back to it if it's a listing and then type whatever you want to type. You can also add hashtags in your text itself. And then once the link is over here, you can delete the link in the text. Also recommend adding hashtags. So you click here, and I'm going to go to recents, and I'm just going to add hashtags that I've used recently. If you don't have this, just add your own there. And then always check in. When you check in locations, it lets other people who have checked in at similar locations get notifications. It helps populate your posting in other people's news feeds. Something else I want you guys to work on is interacting from your business page. So if you're just posting, posting, posting to your business page, but you're not commenting back on people's posts and you're not following other people and commenting on other people, you're missing an opportunity to increase your engagement and traction. I like business pages because it helps your organic SEO. So if someone is searching, I want a West Texas ranch, that post might come up. So that's one way to post a blog. And then you go back over into BoldTrail, same thing. We're going to click lead engine. Then we're going to go over to squeeze page. You have to click your website and make it populate right there. Some of you guys have vanity URLs like Christopher does. I know Mason has Ranch Properties of Texas. Laura and Tiffany, Todd, a lot of you have it. If not, it's just going to be your legacy page that you're going to click. Now, if you want to build out a search engine for your area that you sell in, you can create a squeeze page. And again, you can create these squeeze pages because those links, just like a blog, aren't ever invalid because no matter what you're searching for, more than likely there's always going to be something available in the squeeze page. Now, if you have an area that's scarcely populated and doesn't have much traction, and you set your squeeze page to something that isn't going to have any results, you might just not have results, but that link itself isn't going to ever go live. Sometimes you have to scroll down to click apply section. And let's say we're looking for acreage and land. And you can set this criteria to anything you want. You can also put single family because sometimes it'll be single family on 5 acres. It just depends how that listing agent posted it. And then let's say we want something with 5 acres or more. So now we're going to have a search link that will give you properties in that geographical area with those types of properties with 5 acres or more. Here is where you can click on how many properties you want them to view before they have to enter their information. So for this one, we can hit 5. Oops. Then generate link. Then we're going to copy that link. Now we're going to go back over to the Facebook business page, business suite to do a planner. And now for the 28th, it's going to tell you when the best time for the algorithm is to get that on there. Now we're going to Control V and paste that link that we just created. And it's going to pull a properties picture from that squeeze page search. And I like to ask questions. Are you looking for a property on 5 acres or more in and around Kingsbury area? We want to tell them what action we want them to take. And the whole goal with posting links through BoldTrail is we want to direct traffic to your website. The more people we can put in your website, the more they're going to interact for potential leads. Now you can just post random stuff too, obviously, but we need to push traffic to your website. Your website is a machine and we need people in that machine to crank out leads. And again, since the link is populated, it's showing up down here. I like to delete that. I don't really like seeing it in text, but that's totally up to you. Again, use your location. Again, use hashtags. You can also set up your business suite to where it's also posting to Instagram, but Instagram, you can't have clickable links in your text, and so it won't post these because it's not clickable links. Okay, so we're adding these. Then we're just going to check it. This is what it's going to look like. This is when it's going to post. You can also toggle this over to have it post to your stories, and then we're going to click schedule. So you can really knock out multiple days of week scheduling in 30 minutes or less. Now we're going to go over to BoldTrail.